This is the great transition, moving from blame to accountability in our society. We've spent a long time living in the shadow of the fall. We've seen it in the way our public square has fractured, not because we disagree, but because we became too self-righteous to listen. The public square has fractured, not just from disagreement, but from a self-righteous refusal to listen. For too long, the goal hasn't been to solve problems. It's been to prove the other side wrong. We've allowed a certain tone of hostility to seep into our homes. It's a tone that replaces curiosity with suspicion and conversation with accusations. This hostile tone strikes out curiosity and conversation, replacing them with suspicion and accusations. But today, we're striking that from the record. We are moving beyond the idea that any one of us is blameless. True fidelity to the American people doesn't start with an accusation. It starts with accountability. It's about transparency and common decency. It's admitting that while none of us are perfect, we all deserve a foundation that is solid. That is where universal basic income comes in. It isn't just a policy, it's a vow. It's the rise of humanity in action. When you know your housing is secure, when you know your daily life has a floor that won't give way, the temperature of our society changes. Fear is what fuels polarization. But fidelity fuels faith. We must choose fidelity over fear to move past polarization and build faith in our community. When we are secure, we don't have to view our neighbor as an existential threat. We can view them as a partner in a shared solution. We move away from the us versus them echo chambers and into a big tent, where vision matters more than passion. In this big tent, we prioritize long-term vision over short-term emotional passion. This is how we escape the us versus them narratives and work towards solutions for everyone. The time for transition is now. This is how we rise. Let's stop trying to be right. Let's start being functional. Let's build an economy of faith, one where we finally show fidelity to each other. This is the transition. This is how we rise.